got used to the way of life and a fairly high standard of living. Now, as the prospect of being on the dole looms ahead, Brian, his wife and 2 children are gradually having to face up to the problems that the future could hold for them.
You know, I can't see any reason why they should shut it down, but the powers that be mean that I should be out of work. I think we'll have to look towards the future now, you know, the kids and what we're going to do in the time to come.
I suppose now you're just looking that far forward because you don't know when it's going to shut. You don't know anything yet, do you?
I think that'll come in the pretty near future.
Oh yes, I've said that before.
I know, you know what the climate's like outside. I mean, no jobs about. We just had to resign ourselves. I shall have to go on the labour for some time. I mean, you could talk about selling up and moving on and going to a different part of the country. It's now...
Oh, we don't want that.
Yeah, I mean, we've got to sort of talk about it and plan forward. I mean, this whole estate is built around the works. I mean, half the people on this estate work down Bilston.
We shall be on our own though, shall we?
Yeah, but the point is, you go down here, you say, I want to put my house up for sale, there'll be that many houses for sale on the estate. You had to reduce the price to move.
Yeah.
And then you're losing out. There are now smaller properties with... You got to pay. I mean, you sell up. You won't even break even if you got to go and get another house somewhere. Just had a car 18 months.
Yeah.
And to see about selling that.
Oh, don't want to sell the car if it.
No, how can we afford to run a car?
I know.
I mean, this is the trouble with
I know.
When these things happen, they don't realise the way it affects people in communities. This thing is going to affect our whole family.
Yeah.
I mean, there's Colin and Derek and Roy. I mean, we all work down there. They're vast communities, families who worked at
I just think your mum and dad, they'll have 4 sons out to work in one go.
For some people down that plant, it's going to kill.
My great-grandfather worked here, my grandfather worked here, my father did, and I did 49 years. My son has already done towards 30, about 30, and the daughter as well. So that, you know, it's quite a few generations. And heaven knows what'll happen now.
How do you think, and how do you feel about this works closing? After all these years, they're going to take our bloody works away from us. How's it going to affect the town?
Well,
How do you feel about it?
Can I speak, first of all, as chairman of the leisure club, you know, the retired people? Now, you know, when a man retires, they say to you, you know, you should, devote your time, you know, you should be active, sort of mentally and physically. Now, we have a leisure club here of 800 and some odd people. We have just started another activity here on Wednesday afternoons whereby we come along and have games of snooker and darts, dominoes, etc. You know, in the summer we play bowls. Now, we're going to lose all this, apparently, you know, if the plant closes, you know, and because, you know, what does one do then? You know, they tell it, you know, to be active and do something, you know, get involved in things.
Yes, it's like taking our lifeline off us. What we've attained to become the age of a pensioner, you look to these privileges and then all of a sudden they're going to stop.